All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Taken in by Williams outright. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Henderson on 1st and 10. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42. They go play action. Here's May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Off the play action. May bails out of the pocket quick. Has it at the 7. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Texans have recovered it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Keeping it with Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All right. 18.
They'll run here on first down. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They go play action with Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
All right. 18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's got a screen to the running back. Hits a seam at the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. And you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Gets it quickly to Noel. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Again, Stroud. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Plowing up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
May now, 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They start out 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's May to the air. That's caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
What was called? He loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, and pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I could say it better myself.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's going to have them up to that 23. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
18, what's that?
Shotgun now, first round. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Get up. 18. Get up.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Still finding room past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house. Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Got his man, this is Noel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Out
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing is Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
All right. 18.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18.
To the air, Stroud. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throw caught by his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Leo Chanel makes the play. 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Throw finding his back. Nixon. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud now. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Texans.
First and 10, around to Mixon. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down.
Foul. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Oh, and 18. What's that?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
18. What's that? Buggy.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, it's May. Finds a man, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
All right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Final timeout called by the Texans. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Love a stop.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Throwing here just before halftime. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Up for his Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Stroud. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Right, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They gain 11 on that play, and the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Here we go, throw.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. May now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings them to 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident. Now Borregales on to send it away. Noel to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now run here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Stroud off of play action. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. 118.
Stroud from the pistol. Collins got it left side. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with fourth and goal. Katie York now on for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. York knocks it through. And here in our third quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Here's made in the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here we go, start.
Throwing is May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, start.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's Patriots football, and they aren't hurting for points, that's for sure. They start this quarter with a huge lead. First down from the 42. May off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is Henderson on second down. Escapes the defender. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's the handoff. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going deep. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
From the gun, Stroud. And the floater falls to the deck.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. Tackle made right around the 26. Offense in a hurry up here.
16 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
A give to Mixon up the middle. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
All right. Tony.
Slot man motioned over. They go play action with Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Houston.
Look the hot.
1st down throw by Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Almost at 6 yards. And it's
South.
3rd.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. On his Katie York for the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, start.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taken in by Williams outright. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go, start. Ready, what's up?
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds his man over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. On the gun, it's May. It's on target to Williams. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Big Allen's on for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. And that play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
So this is a win for the Patriots. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them.